Good morning. So I know I haven't posted in a while, but it's October 20th and I'm going to film a what I eat in a day. Um, I It's 7:30 in the morning. I came into work about 15 minutes ago, had to disinfect everything, grab my caffeine for the day, which is some black tea, iced, and yeah. So some updates. I went back onto Weight Watchers, but not to lose weight. More or less, if I'm gonna be honest, my mom went on it to lose weight, and I said I would just join and do maintenance with her, just as moral support. She's doing the blue plan, and she's not vegan, but I'm vegan and I'm doing the purple plan. And the days I struggle the most with it, because I actually find it super easy, are the days I come into the office, which aren't that often. But that's because I don't have access to a microwave currently because of everything. So I can't really heat up food. I normally would make oatmeal, which would be 0 on purple, or I would heat up like my leftovers from dinner. So I had to be a little bit creative, and that took like a week or two to adjust. But we're here. And honestly, I just wanted to eat more whole foods and just not weigh and track every single thing, just because I'm not doing it for a weight loss standpoint. I'm doing it to help my mom and just be there for moral support. So a couple of things. Technically, I should be doing 20 points on purple because that is the maintenance point plan. I've upped it to 25 because that's honestly, I eat a mixture of processed but mostly whole foods, and I'm leaning more towards trying to create more of a habit of only eating whole foods, which I feel like today's diet's not going to show any of that, but I'll actually try to include something of me eating from home so you can kind of get a bigger picture. It's almost 8 o'clock. It has not even been like 20 minutes, but I guess because I'm hungry, because I've been up since 5, I don't actually eat as of lately this early in the day. I normally eat like around 10:30, 11, sometimes even 12 if I'm pushing it. But I have a banana, which I'll probably wait to eat, but I've packed a banana and a Wendy and Larry's complete cookie, but this is the 2-ounce one. It's the Snickerdoodle flavor, and it's 7 points. Again, it's the 2-ounce one. It has protein in it, 8 grams. It should keep me relatively full for a little bit. It's easy, it's fast. I don't have to heat it up. I don't have to cook anything at night. So yeah, so this is going to be my breakfast plus a banana whenever I have that, and banana is 0, this is 7, so a 7-point breakfast. Okay, and it's 12:30. I ended up eating the banana. Here's the peel. Like maybe 2 hours ago, an hour ago. So for lunch, I have an English muffin. I really like the Whole Foods 365 whole wheat English muffins. They're so good. They're fluffy. They're delicious. It's 3 points. Inside, I just have mustard. I would do tomato, but I don't like when my sandwiches get soggy. So it's just Eve's vegan ham or veggie ham. And I also really like, I prefer the tofurkey slices, honestly, but I decided to try something new. But that's 1 point, where the tofurkey slices are 2 points. I have a buttload of mustard, and I have some carrots and snap peas. Might have it with lunch or just snack on them, and an unsweetened applesauce from Whole Foods. So good. Hello. So I definitely need to put makeup on. It's almost 11. It's 11:17. It's October 21st. Yeah, I'm tired. So I need to put makeup on because I have a big meeting in a little bit. But yeah, so fumbling over my words over here. So last night when I came home from work, I was just too tired. I took a shower and I ate some sweet potato chili that I made the other night. So I ate that as a leftover meal, and then everyone in my house had their own dinner, and I ate mine after them, and they had some like leftover tomato, cucumber, onion salad, so I ate some of that. My chili was 2 points. I'm on purple, so beans, sweet potatoes, and all the veggies in it were 0. The only thing that did cost me points was I did use oil in it because I honestly don't believe in sugar-free, fat-free items. I think even though I do eat processed foods, I do think things that are processed to be sugar-free or fat-free, the chemicals in them are just wreak havoc on your body, and I can go into detail how it ruined my whole gut and whatever if you want, but that might be a different video. So I don't believe in sugar-free, I don't believe in fat-free. I believe in moderation when it comes to those things, and I think that they're much healthier than the sugar-free or fat-free alternatives, just because it's less ingredients. So yes, anyway, so I ended up eating the chili, which was 2 points, for the olive oil because I did about a serving and a half. Let me just adjust this camera a tiny bit. I did that, and then I ate some and the salad, I counted it as 3 points. It wasn't a lot, but like there was tons of oil in it, and I just wasn't sure since I didn't make it, so just to be on the safer side, I did 3 points, so that was 5 points for dinner. And then I ate some grapes afterwards, knocked out, and like woke up around like 9:30, 10 o'clock being like, I'm hungry. So, and I had like 9 points left for the day. So I decided to have some popcorn. I'm going to start popping my own popcorn. It's just, again, a slower process for me because I'm not trying to lose weight. I'm just trying to maintain and just have healthy habits. But first I did make some coffee, which I filmed a fancy little clip of, but then my phone was like, hey, you're missing storage or whatever. So I was like, shit. But essentially, if it did film, I'll post it here. I did a teaspoon of agave, which is 1 point. And then I did 2 shots because my coffee machine is an espresso machine. I did 2 shots of regular espresso, and then you can pour in grinds if you have it. So I did 1 tablespoon of an espresso shot of the Bones Company pumpkin spice, or their version of the pumpkin spice, a pumpkin spice coffee. And then I filled it with like about a half a cup of, or just under a half a cup of the Planet Oat creamy oat milk, which is, I believe, 2 points. If I'm wrong, I'll put it on the screen, but I'm pretty sure it's 2 points. Technically, this is a 3-point latte, but I don't count my coffee. Again, I'm not someone I'm not trying to lose weight, and when I was losing weight, if you don't know, I've lost 100 pounds. I don't think I've ever addressed that, but I've lost 100 pounds within like a 2-3 year period, and I've been maintaining for now 2.5 years. But I just don't have the best habits, so this is just more of a journey to get good habits. But I've always had coffee, whether it was a soy latte. I did do the sugar-free thing at one point, but again, that wreaked havoc on my body. But I always was using soy in my coffee, or I would sweeten it, or use a sweetened milk, and that's always been part of my journey. So I don't want to track something that is a simple pleasure for me. Hello. Let me adjust you guys for a second. Still didn't put makeup on, had that meeting, never got to make breakfast because someone called me and that was like a 30-minute support call. So I ate a banana really quickly, like 20 minutes ago after that meeting ended, but I really do need to put makeup on for my next meetings. I had like 5 grapes left in the fridge, so they were just in a little container, so I took them. But really, my lunch is here. It's 3 points for the English muffin. This is the Whole Foods whole wheat English muffins. Oh my gosh, they're slipping. They're one of the best English muffins I've ever had. They're fluffy, they're good, they're soft, they taste good cold, but I toasted these. I put 4 slices of the Tofurky smoked turkey deli slices for 2 points. 4 slices of the Yves veggie ham for 1 point, and I split it evenly amongst the 2 halves because I'm a fan of open face sandwiches, and then I put some tomato on top, and I have some mustard on the actual English muffin. So I'm gonna eat this. I'm definitely gonna have a snack and probably take an Advil because I have a headache and there's no one to blame but myself. I also have water and I put some lemon in it. Lemon juice. And you guys are sleeping. I'm gonna eat, and yes, that is my lunch. I guess brunch, because what is breakfast? My coffee's not breakfast. So yeah. All right, so it is 4:21. Still have not put on my makeup, but I need to do it before 6. When I have a big meeting, that's gonna probably go until 8:30 the latest. And I'm not super hungry after having my sandwich, but I don't want to eat too close to my 6 o'clock meeting because I don't really like eating food when I have something super important. It kind of heightens my anxiety in a way. I can't really explain it, it just does. But I made some rice pudding just because I wanted to eat something, and something that's like comforting, and I wanted to have it for breakfast. But we all know how breakfast went for me today. So in here it's just some brown rice that I had left over from when I ordered like Chinese over the weekend, and I just cooked it with some oat milk. I have a cup of oat milk. I went for 2 points, and I threw some raisins in there for 2 points, 15 grams, and a teaspoon of agave. So I'm gonna have this because I don't have to sign on for another hour and a half. So this should tie me over until what time? Like 8:30. And I'm gonna have a nice big abundant dinner. It's gonna be nice and hearty. But in the meantime, I'm gonna eat this. This is good for the soul. I'm debating if I'm gonna wear makeup, but this is good for the soul. It's good for me. It's nice, it's warm. So, and I was craving it because I wanted to have it for breakfast, and I never got to have breakfast today. So call it a snack, call it a dinner part 1, lunch part 2, whatever you want to call it. It is what I'm eating right now. Okay, so for dinner, I just wasn't super hungry. I had originally, just plop you guys down. Okay. So I ended up finishing around 8:10, and I roasted some veggies. So then I kind of ran to the kitchen, and my original plan was to, at some point this week, make sheet pan veggies and sausage, but that just seemed too much for me. So what I did was I roasted some baby potatoes, bell pepper. I meant some roast onion, but I forgot. Zucchini, squash, and Brussels sprouts. So I just put them in my air fryer, let them roast for a little bit. I used spray oil. I didn't actually use actual oil because I topped it with pesto. I have this vegan pesto from Gotham Greens, and typically I would have that with sausage, but because it was the idea of adding sausage to that made it seem too heavy or too much. And I know me, and I need to end my day with like a legitimate snack, and I probably shouldn't do this if I'm not super hungry, but I wanted something sweet still, and I wanted something salty. So I have some barbecue, that's my puppy, I have some barbecue pop chips in here. Charles, can you please move? Okay, maybe not. So I have some barbecue pop chips. He wants this and he knows he cannot have it. No, you can't. And I have a pumpkin Jojo. This, I believe, is 5. This is 4. This is 9 points. I had 10 left for the day. And yeah, so that is, and I think I said I used 30 grams of the Gotham Greens pesto, and that was 4 points. So the dinner was only 4 points because veggies and potatoes are all 0 on purple. Plus I used spray oil, so I didn't have to count points for that because, again, I was using the healthy fats from the oil and the pesto. So yeah, so that is what I ate today and what I ate yesterday. And I never put makeup on today, so that was a plus on my end, I guess, even though I probably really should have for that last thing that I just worked. But yeah, okay. Thank you for watching.